What am I doing? Hi, hello. Hi, it's Adam. Hi, how are you? Great. I'm
So glad that you feel that way.
So today is something weird. Never thought I'd do this because I'm insecure. So today I'm in my bath. Woo! Sorry about the fan. The fan is always on when the light's on and there's nothing I can do about it, so sorry about that. But basically, I'm moving house in a couple weeks and the new house doesn't actually have a bath. And even though I barely ever take baths, I've been in this house for 2 years and I have used this bath more in the past week than I probably have in the whole 2 years that I've been here. Because I'm not going to be able to have a bath in the new house, at least for a year. So yeah, I've been utilising the bath as much as possible and I decided that I would film a video in here for some reason.
I'm naked.
I'm literally naked. I am not going to be showing very much of my body, but just know that from here down,
Naked.
I've also got wine because I think I'm going to title this video Self-Care with Me because I'm going on a night out tomorrow. Shock! Usually if I don't have plans the day before and the day of the night out, I like to make it like an event. Even though I'm going to the same place that I've been going for the past 3 years, it's nothing special, but I like to make it feel special. Oh my god, I'm starting to sweat. You know when you run your bath way too hot? That's me right now. I'm actually starting to sweat in my bath, which is gross. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a little bit of a pamper sesh. As you can see, I've got a face mask on right now. It's a charcoal clay mask by Creighton's. Draws out dirt, absorbs excess oil and deep cleanses. So I love that. It's kind of giving me if a Smurf was
Dying vibes.
and I think that's probably on brand. That makes sense. Cheers, girls. But yeah, I'm just sitting in my bath, filming a video, getting drunk. I'm probably going to put this at the start of the video, but I'm quite far into filming it right now. But basically, I also just want to say I look a bit like a mess right now because I'm just in my natural, comfortable state. I'm going to put my Instagram up right here. Any sugar daddies that are watching, I just want you to know, you don't have to see this. You can only see this. If you want to spend money on someone that looks like this, I can look like that. Also, part of the reason that I wanted to do this video is because I've been watching a lot of Flossie recently. Well, I have been watching her for quite a long time, but we're friends now, so... But yeah, I've just been watching a lot more of her recently. This is dripping into my mouth. I thought it was supposed to dry. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of Flossie recently, and she does a lot of videos in her bath, and I always find them very entertaining, so I decided to copy her. I think I've already said, but it's literally 12:11 at night. Whoa, my phone's doing that flashy camera thing. Oh, it's 12:12, make a wish. I'm just having some wine and having a bath and doing a face mask. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and see what happens. But I think I'm gonna get a bit more comfortable.
I feel like the literal Titanic. Oh my god.
The face mask is dripping into my mouth. Okay, this is supposed to be relaxing. It's not relaxing. Can this stop dripping into my mouth? I don't want to eat the fucking mask. I want it to stay on my face, man. It looks like I'm going mouldy, but I actually just had a spot here that I just... my nipple! I'm gonna blur my nipples because girls have to blur their nipples and wear bras and stuff in the bath, and I don't think that's fair because equality. Free the nip, don't get me wrong, but it's not fair that girls would have to blur their nipples, so I'm gonna blur my nipples. I'm also weirdly insecure about my nipples. I don't know why. I'm using equality as an excuse to blur my nipples. See? I lit a fucking candle. This is how seriously I'm taking this right now. I've become acutely aware of how close that is to my head. Also, if you're wondering why I've got a face mask all down my neck as well, it's because I just had to shave. I have really sensitive skin and I also just fucking hack away at my neck. So I get really irritated and red bumps, and I just figured I would put the face mask on my neck to see whether or not it helps. Oh my god, also a funny story about the wine that I'm drinking right now. Basically, this is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm about to admit this on YouTube while I'm naked in the bath filming a video with a face mask on. What am I doing? Anyways, yeah, fun story about this wine. Well, not really a fun story. So basically, I don't know when either of these videos are going up, but I filmed a pre-drink with us video with a couple of my mates. If it's up, go watch it. If it's not, get excited because it's funny. When I have pre-drinks, I usually have 1.5 liters of wine. It's called Chardellini. Basically Lambrini, but cheaper. Imagine getting cheaper than Lambrini. That's me. But yeah, and it's a massive 1.5 liter bottle and it's really cheap, so that's why I buy it and stuff. And it tastes good, so I love it. And I usually always finish it at pre-drinks because because that's enough to get me like a fun drunk. Oh, there it is. Anyways, we filmed this pre-drinking video. It was really fun, and like I say, I had my 1.5 bottle of wine and I always finish it. However, I woke up the next day and I still had a little bit left. I got home really drunk. I didn't really remember getting home, which is not safe. Don't do that, girlies. But yeah, I woke up the next day and obviously, like I say, couldn't really remember anything from when I got home. So I saw that I had some drink left in my bottle and went, that's very unlike me, and I don't remember not finishing it. So I remember looking at that and going,
What is that?
because I'm not gonna lie, I was worried it was pee. Because if you follow me on, that looked like I was fingering myself. I was just itching my thigh. Whoa. Because basically, if you follow me on Twitter, you might have already heard about this story. So quite a while ago, me and my friends were having a wine night, and a similar thing had happened where I had leftover alcohol in my room, and I was like, oh my god, brilliant, I'll use that for the wine night tonight. Put it in the fridge, didn't think about it because I had work that day. Then I got back, you know, all of the girls came round and we were having a wine night because we're middle-aged women. And I go to pour a glass of wine similar to how I have here. I've got like my plastic ice in there, I've got my metal straw, I fill it right up and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so excited to drink my drink. And then I get a phone call off my friend who I haven't spoken to in a while, so I go into the next room, chill, have a chat with my friend, and then come back and have my wine night with my girls. It's fine, it's chill. I didn't want to start drinking my wine while I was on the phone call. And I was like, that'll give it time to like, for the ice to properly make it cold. When I come back to it, it'll be like ice cold, because I love my wine just like ice cold. Clearly, I've got loads of ice in here. But yeah, I come back from the phone call and I'm like, hey girls, sorry about that, excited to have some drinks. And they're all like, yeah, we're like excited, man. In my house, the living room and kitchen are attached to each other. So like my alcohol was just like sat on the side while everyone was like over here just chatting or whatever. I go up into the kitchen and I pick up my drink and I'm like, well, I'm like excited to have a drink. I take a sip. That was a reenactment because I'm an actor. But yeah, basically, it didn't taste right. Something tasted a bit off about this wine. I realised it was pee. And if you're wondering how that happened, basically I got home drunk from a night out, obviously the night prior. This is a different story from like this one. This is just a tangent explaining why I was worried that this was pee. Don't remember doing anything, but my bedroom is on the bottom floor and apparently Vivian was too lazy to just walk up the stairs and go to the toilet. So I peed in a bottle and thought the next day that that was wine and took a sip and drank my own piss. So that explains basically why I was worried that this was pee, because I don't usually have alcohol left over, and then I kind of had a moment of, please don't tell me that's pee, like I can't be bothered. It turned out clearly to be alcohol, and I just have a thing for pee now. But yeah, so thought this drink was pee, wasn't pee. Here we are in the bath. That looks so, oh my god, if any of you have like trypophobia or the thing of holes, that isn't, I apologise. I'm just gonna swirl over, dip my face in. Ah, I've got cramp in my back! My skin does feel a little bit nicer. I'm really tired from washing my face. I look like a beached whale. Like, I'm glad that you can't really see much of my body because I gained a lot of weight at uni, and that's fine. I'm quite comfortable in my body, but at the same time, don't really want to put it on blast for potentially like thousands of people to see, you know? This is different wine to the first one. The other one was just kind of like sparkling wine. Whoa, it's 11%. I'm getting affected. To be fair, all I've eaten today is Pringles. Oh shit! I've broken my fast. I shouldn't actually be drinking right now. Oh well. I want to like get properly comfortable in the bath. Ooh, there's my nib. Can't wait to cut that out. Ah, now this.
This is comfort.
Ah, it's so good. Oh my god, it smells so I just fell asleep in the bath. Oh my god. I just fell asleep in the bath. And I got it on film! That wine's really hitting me though. I feel like that's why I fell asleep. That was stressful, but also really funny in hindsight. Here's a rant that I want to have just while I text my friends about the fact that I just fell asleep in the bath. I saw something on Tumblr a while ago of this woman who I think was like a stand-up comedian. And she was like, let's get one thing straight. I'm fat. And everyone in the audience went, Because she was like a big girl, and she was like, see, you all gasped. I'm not upset about that. I'm being factual. I am fat. I have a lot of fat. But because of the way that the media has portrayed like being fat and stuff like that, you all worried that it was an offensive thing to say, but I'm not upset. You shouldn't be upset. I'm fat. I have fat. And I thought that was really interesting. It's something that's really stuck with me. I literally saw that when I was like 14 on Tumblr.
Because I was a Tumblr gal, man.
And it's literally stuck with me all this time because I just like, it's just interesting. It's just something to think about. Only I could fucking fall asleep in the bath. Actually, no, I feel like that's quite common. But only I would fall asleep in the bath while filming a video. Idiot, what the fuck? The way that I'm sat right now is really funny. Like, I have my legs like spread. I literally, if I had a vagina, this would look like a gynecology's office. Because I look like I'm in the stirrups ready to have like a scrape. That's gross. I'm so gross. Hey. Oh, I don't want to get bath water in my wine. What else can I talk about? Oh, I was at work today. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be in work today. I was supposed to have quite a few days off. So I was like, okay, I'll work on some YouTube stuff. I've been editing a makeup tutorial. I feel like it might be already up. So if it is, go watch it. When you finish with this one, it'll be in a card. This is a tangent, but editing that video has been so boring. I don't know how makeup gurus do it. But anyways, got called in and I was like, do you know what? I need the money. It's absolutely fine. And I'm leaving soon. So as many shifts as possible would be great. I was upstairs doing a bit of stockroom stuff, which is my favorite thing in the world to do because you literally just get to be upstairs, play your own music and just like tag clothes. It's brilliant. But then I went back onto Topshop. I spent a good year of my Topshop career solely working on Topshop. I pretty much never went into the stockroom. But now that I work on Topman and in the stockroom more often, I'm kind of spoiled and I hate when I have to go back into Topshop just because it's so much more work. Because this might be a controversial thing to say, but I don't think I am wrong. And prove me wrong, ladies. But basically, I have found probably the one and only thing that men are actually superior than women, and it is shopping for clothes. And let me tell you pourquoi. Men go in and they're like, right, I need a black t-shirt, I need a white t-shirt, and I need some pants. They go in, find a white t-shirt, find a black t-shirt, and find some pants. They might try it on. If they don't like it when they try it on, they put it back. I don't know why, I've never known men to be tidy. And this is what I mean. They come into the shop, they're there for about 5 minutes, and either they buy something or they don't, and if they don't buy it, they put it back where they found it. Whereas women are fucking animals when it comes to shopping. I had a customer today, right? I'm literally screaming because I'm really mad. I was going around, and if you don't know, I don't know if it happens everywhere, I'm assuming it probably does, but at the end of my shift, I have to go around to every single arm that has clothes on and evenly space out all of the hangers so that they look neat. Yeah. If you didn't know, because I didn't know that before I started working at Topshop, so you need to know that because you need to stop messing it up if you're coming in 5 minutes before closing because it's fucking annoying. But basically, this is where the story's going. Some woman comes in, we close at what? 5:30? Someone comes in at about 5:20. So I had just done an entire half of the store, pristine, like finger spaced to absolute perfection. That's what they call it, finger spacing. That face mask is so tricky. I was so excited that my manager would probably be like, do you know what, I've done a good fucking job, that looks so nice. However, a customer comes in, 10 minutes to close. Already kind of annoying. I don't mind if a customer comes in and does kind of what men do, in that they come in, they know they're being annoying because there's 10 minutes to close, I'm really sorry, I just need a vest, goes to the vests, gets it, buys it, fucks off. Or they come in to pick up a package. It's fine. You haven't ruined my tidying. However, this one bitch comes in, goes up to almost every single arm that I had tidied and just starts fucking
Fisting the clothes.
all of my finger spacing is absolutely ruined. Picks out about 5 dresses, and also we close the fitting room about 20 minutes before we close because we don't have people to look after the fitting room to make sure like no one steals or anything. So we usually close it. So she came in and like picked out a load of dresses that I knew she wasn't going to be able to try on because the fitting room was closed. Actually, no, she didn't even go towards the fitting room. I think she just randomly decided she didn't want to buy the clothes anymore. So she takes, I'm not even joking, she was holding 6 dresses and like 2 pairs of trousers. Say I'm stood here, the doors are like here, and then there's like a little corner that you can go around, let's say it's off screen. So she comes up with all of those dresses and those trousers, goes around this corner so I can't see her, I hear this, and then speeds out of the store. She runs out without anything in her hand. She's not stolen, that's not where this story's going. She hasn't stolen anything. Which actually happens a lot more than you would expect. Like before I started working in retail, I didn't think that it happened this often, but like, oh my god, people steal all the time. So don't do that. It's annoying for me. As someone that works there, it's annoying. But yeah, she runs out of the store, not holding anything in her hand, and I think, she just dumped all those clothes, didn't she? So I walk around the fucking corner and say this is the corner. I look down. All the clothes are on the floor! She comes in, first of all, 10 minutes before closing, annoying. Second of all, she goes around and ruins all of the tidying that I've just spent half an hour doing. And then third of all, picks out a load of clothes and then has the audacity to, when she decides to not fucking buy any of this shit, she just walks out and dumps it on the floor. I understand that I work there and it's my job to tidy the store and keep it looking nice. I understand that, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about doing my job. I'm complaining about arseholes that want to make my job more difficult for no reason. She walked past the dress wall. She could have put them all just back on the rack. It was so annoying. It's a very first world problem, but please, if you are a shopper, don't do that. I see shit like that happen and I'm like, who the fuck raised you? And this isn't the first time that shit like this happens. It must happen at least once a shift. Whenever I don't have my lanyard on, I see the real side of shoppers. Because sometimes if I have my lanyard on, people drop something. If they see that I'm there, I give them a bit of a... and then they'll pick it up because they're like, oh shit, the worker just saw me, I can't be an arsehole and just leave on the floor. Honestly, it makes my blood boil. I don't understand how I'm not cooking in this bath because my blood is boiling. My bath water looks really dirty. It's not, it's just, well, it could be dirty and kind of gross. But anyways, there was a long story to basically explain about how the only thing that men are superior to women in is shopping. For clothes, I've not experienced anything else. I don't know if they go in and fuck up sofas in like fucking BHS, I don't know. I'm generalising, by the way, obviously. Like, I know it's not everyone. I've been listening to Hannah Montana all day. I literally look like a beached whale. This angle is not doing me any favours. This is why I like sitting like this, because it looks a bit more like I have a jawline. See? Once I finish this, I'm gonna be so ready for bed. Like, I'm such a fucking old woman. I turned 21 in 2 months, but I sound like I'm about to turn 40. Because I'm like 2 glasses of wine and I'm ready for bed. When I'm like sensible on a wine night and I go to bed, that's the most middle-aged sentence I've ever said. I knock out so quickly. And I've been trying to get my sleep pattern to be a bit more normal, he says, in the bath at 1:30, drinking wine. You'll see in the next clip what happens. Like, I don't know what's about to happen, but you do because you're about to see it. So, there you go. Alright, so that's the end of the video. So I actually filmed this video probably over a month ago, and that night, like, I was planning on making it, as I said in the video, like self-care with me. And I did the self-care, I just didn't film it. So this is the end of the video. Also, why do I look like this? But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope it was funny. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, then please give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of my face. I upload new videos every week. If you want to follow my social medias, they'll be linked down below. Also, if anyone's going to summer in the city, see you there. Tee-hee. I haven't actually like said anywhere that I'm going, so I figured I would. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next week for another new video. Bye!